everyone. I am really excited about what I have to talk to you about today. I'm hoping that this will be a robust discussion and it'll provoke some thought. So let's get right into it. So I want to talk today about the bogus behind all natural and the confusing use of organic. So all natural is a big hunk of crap, basically. There's a lot of things that are all natural that are bad for you. So all natural on a food product doesn't mean anything at all. I hate to break it to you. So I have some interesting facts that I looked up to talk to you about, and I hope that you'll find it pretty useful when you go shopping in the grocery store or natural food store. So, now I'll link this below, and this is just a basic description on Wikipedia, and I'm hoping that by bringing this up that it'll urge you to do some more research on it. So I'm going to read this off. Natural foods and all natural foods are widely used terms in food labeling and marketing with a variety of definitions, most of which are vague. The term is used to imply foods that are minimally processed and do not contain manufactured ingredients. But the lack of standards in most jurisdictions means the term assures nothing. The term organic has similar implications and has an established legal definition in many countries and an international standard in some places. The term natural is defined and enforced. However, in the United States, it has no such meaning. So what I want to get at is natural foods, they can contain hormones, they can contain antibiotics, they can contain food coloring, they can contain all things that are fake and not natural. So I want to showcase some products that I have in my house right now. So let's get right into it. So I have Chobani yogurt. This is the 2%. And as you'll see, it says strawberry banana, low fat. Now, I'll get into it another time about low fat and how terrible that is, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to stick to the all natural ingredients. So, first of all, there's 3 different uses of the term organic. There can be the term of only organic ingredients, then there is organic, and then there's certified organic. So only organic ingredients is something that it's a product that was made with 70% of organic ingredients, which means that the other 30% can be genetically modified organisms. It can be basically anything else that you don't want in your food, and that's probably why you're buying the all-natural product, is because you're trying to avoid that, and just sometimes the labels are deceiving. So as you'll see on the Chobani, it says only natural ingredients. So you would think by buying this that, okay, this is yogurt, so I would think that there would be milk, strawberries, bananas, not much else. And you look on the ingredients list. Can you see that? That's a pretty long list for something that would be considered all natural. So I'll read this to you. Cultured, pasteurized, non-fat milk, cream, live and active cultures, S. thermophilus, something I can't pronounce, That's all the culture names though. Fruit on the bottom, evaporated cane juice, bad for you, strawberries, banana puree, pectin, which is used as a thickening agent, which is all natural. Natural flavor, what's natural flavor? Locust bean gum, fruit and vegetable juice concentrate for color. So I don't know about you, but if I were to make yogurt myself, I could avoid a lot of these ingredients and it would probably taste better. So that's one example of a natural ingredients. Obviously you can see that there's things on here that you can't make in your kitchen. And that's the point that I'm trying to drive home, is that just because it says all natural or natural ingredients, or we'll get into the organic in a minute, but just because it says that doesn't mean that that is actually what you think it is. So always, always, always look at the ingredient list, because that will tell you the truth. So let's see the next product that I have to talk to you about. So we have Sun-Made raisins, California natural raisins. Even has a fitness award, so you're thinking, oh great, this is so wonderful for me. And we look on the ingredients. Sorry, I'm a little off here. And it says California seedless raisins. That's it. And then below that it says raisins are mechanically stemmed and may contain an occasional grape stem or wood piece. Okay, that's not going to drive me crazy. So, and it says on the other side, 100% natural. No fat, no preservatives, naturally sweet, and no sugar added. Okay, no sugar added is true. Naturally again. Yes, it is naturally sweet because it is in turn a dried grape. But I just don't like the term natural. So the way that I kind of tear this apart is the fact that it is a grape. There are no other ingredients. However, how those grapes were raised could be sprayed with pesticides. They could be sprayed with whatever, chemicals that you don't want to put in your body. So that's another example. And you know, this is a great example because it only has one ingredient on the list. It's not organic though. We don't know what they did to the grapes first. So, good point. Stonyfield. Okay, so Stonyfield organic yogurt. I'm sure some of you eat this at home. This is the plain and whole milk version. So, our recipe is cultured pasteurized organic whole milk, great. Pectin, which is what I told you is a natural thickening agent derived from fruit. Vitamin D3, and 6 live active cultures. However, with the term organic, when you just say organic, you only have to use 95% of organic ingredients. So you don't know what that other 5% is. You don't know, you know, it could be poison for all you know. So it's just, and it even, I want to point out that it says USDA, I'm bad at this camera. It says USDA organic. So even though it says organic in the label and it has the USDA organic stamp, that doesn't mean that it's certified organic. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. So I want to just take a brief break and say, okay, what if it's a small company and they didn't want to pay for this certification, which is expensive and it's hard to keep up and there's a lot of rules. Some small companies just don't want to deal with that. So I want to point out the milk that I buy. Now this is, now there's no ingredients on this bottle whatsoever. I'm going to show this to you. This is Ronnybrook Farms. They have their story on the back. And this is the cap. This is the only way that tells you that it's whole milk, not skim milk. Perfect. So this is the creamline version, and I'll link their website below. And I really love this. It's made in Acromdale, New York. But so when you get the milk, first of all, there's a cream line at the top, which I absolutely love because I like to take a dollop out and put it in my coffee, and I love when I'm opening a new milk jug because then I get the cream at the top for a couple days for my coffee. So small companies like this aren't nationally distributed, and it's expensive to do the certified organic, so they won't go for it. However, I know that based on their website and their promise that they have, that their advertising is in fact what it is. There's no ingredients on this bottle. It's a local product. They are not using antibiotics in their cows. They're not using probiotics. Their cows are raised in open pasture, grass fed, and it's just great that I have something like this that's available to me locally. This is just one example of a small company that it can be a good thing even though it doesn't say certified organic. So just because it doesn't say that, if it's a local product, chances are that it's probably going to be good, but you need to do your research. You need to go on their website, you need to look them out, you need to ask, like if you're at a farmer's market and someone is selling something, ask. It never hurts. Now on to the certified organic. So certified organic has to be 100% organic ingredients, nothing else. And it's a very strict thing to upkeep and a very strict certification to obtain. So this can, it says organic, it says farmer's market, and it's pumpkin. You'll see on the side, and this is where it is deceiving, it says USDA organic. So you're looking at it and you're like, all right, well, this only says organic. It doesn't say 100% organic. It doesn't say certified organic. However, ingredients say certified organic pumpkin. I don't know if you can see that. Certified organic pumpkin. Perfect. So now I know that the way this pumpkin was raised and what they had to do to it to get it in the can all followed the organic process. And I want to read to you what the certifications are, or the rules that you have to adhere to in order to obtain your certification and in order to maintain it. So, you cannot use any human sewage as fertilizer for cultivation of plants or feed of animals. You have to avoid the use of synthetic chemicals such as fertilizers, pesticides, antibiotics, food additives, genetically modified organisms, or GMOs as they're commonly referred to as. You have to use farmland that has been free from synthetic chemicals for at least 3 years. You also have to keep a very strict audit tail. So, you need to keep your records as far as, what you're giving your animals, that sort of stuff. So that way they can always come back and see, okay, well, in this year and this month and this day you did this and that doesn't adhere to the rules. So then they could revoke the certification. Then also you need to keep your certified organic food separate from your non-certified food. So if you're a farmer and you're growing something that's certified organic and stuff that's non-certified, it needs to be separated and it needs to be, far from each other, because you can't have the ground contaminating certified organic products. And then lastly, there will be periodic on-site inspections for a certified organic product. So that's great to know that, our products are being heard and they are, making sure that they are adhering to all these guidelines. So really the takeaway today is that just because something says all natural or natural doesn't in fact that it does not in fact mean what we would think it would mean, which would be that this is only natural products. It's only, cream and it's only milk and, whole wheat flour, which isn't the case for these products. It's really a marketing scheme, sadly to say. So we have to be on our toes and we have to look at the ingredients of everything that we are buying. So please feel free to send me an email or comment below. I'm really hoping that we can talk more about this, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much.